How to fully understand yourself, a Stoic guide to self-discovery. Let's start with the foundation of self-understanding, your values. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Your values are like a compass. They guide your decisions, shape your priorities, and give your life meaning. Without them, you're adrift, reacting to life's waves instead of steering your course. Stoicism emphasizes 4 core virtues: wisdom, making sound judgments; courage, facing challenges; justice, treating others fairly; and moderation, keeping desires in check. But your personal values might also include honesty, family, creativity, or adventure. Knowing these helps you answer, what matters most to me? Why do I act the way I do? Here's a practical exercise. Grab a notebook and list 5 things you'd stand up for, even if it's hard, like fairness, loyalty, or learning. Now reflect, do your daily choices align with these? For example, if you value health but skip exercise, there's a disconnect. Aligning actions with values brings clarity and fulfillment. In ancient Rome, Seneca faced exile and death threats, but stayed true to his values of wisdom and integrity. His writings show a man who knew what he stood for, even under pressure. Today, think of a time you faced a tough choice, maybe a job offer that clashed with your principles. Sticking to your values might have been hard, but it likely felt right. That's the power of knowing what guides you. Why does this matter? In a world full of distractions, social media, trends, expectations, values keep you grounded. They're your North Star, ensuring your life reflects who you are, not what others want. Let's move to the next step, self-awareness. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "Look within. Do not let the true nature of anything escape you." To understand yourself, you need to see your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors clearly, like turning on a light in a dark room. Being self-aware means noticing why you feel angry when stuck in traffic or why you avoid tough conversations. It's recognizing your strengths, like creativity or empathy, and your flaws, like impatience or procrastination. This honesty builds resilience, helping you navigate life's challenges with calm. Try this. Next time you're upset, pause and ask, what's really bothering me? Is it this moment or something deeper? Maybe a coworker's comment stung because it hit an insecurity. Naming the root cause diffuses its power. Epictetus taught, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Self-awareness lets you choose your response, not just react. In modern life, self-awareness is rare. We're bombarded by notifications, deadlines, and drama, leaving little time to reflect. But studies show self-aware people are happier, better leaders, and form stronger relationships. They understand their triggers and connect with others' emotions. Think of self-awareness as a superpower. In Rome, Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire but carved out time to journal his thoughts, staying grounded amid chaos. You don't need an empire, just a moment to check in with yourself. Let's see how to make that a habit. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is essentially his personal journal, a raw, unfiltered look at his inner world. Journaling is a Stoic tool for self-discovery, letting you process thoughts, track patterns, and clarify your mind. Writing daily is like having a conversation with yourself. It slows you down, helping you notice what's driving your actions. Did you snap at a friend? Journal about it to uncover why. Celebrate a win? Write it down to savor the moment. Over time, you'll spot trends like avoiding conflict or craving approval that reveal who you are. Here's how to start. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes daily, maybe before bed. Write freely about your day. What went well? What frustrated you? What did you learn about yourself? Don't judge, just observe. If you're stuck, try prompts like, what aligned with my values today? Or what could I improve tomorrow? Journaling also boosts mental health. Research shows it reduces stress, improves clarity, and even strengthens memory. For Stoics, it's a sacred space to practice wisdom. Seneca wrote nightly, reflecting on his actions to live better. In our digital age, putting pen to paper grounds you, cutting through the noise. Your journal is a mirror showing you your growth over time. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Next, let's explore another way to know yourself, trusting your intuition. Stoicism prizes reason, but it also honors intuition, that inner voice guiding you when logic alone isn't enough. Marcus Aurelius trusted his instincts to lead Rome through crises, balancing logic with gut wisdom. Your intuition is like an internal compass, nudging you toward what feels right. Ever had a bad vibe about someone that proved true? Or a sudden urge to take a risk that paid off? That's your subconscious synthesizing experiences faster than your conscious mind can. To tap into intuition, quiet the noise. Meditation or a walk without your phone helps. Notice subtle feelings like excitement about a new project or unease about a decision. Don't dismiss them. Ask, what's this telling me? Trusting your gut aligns your choices with your authentic self. For example, imagine choosing a career. Logic might push you toward a high-paying job, but your gut screams for something creative. A Stoic weighs both but leans into what feels true to their values. Epictetus said, care about the things that are your own. Your intuition knows what's yours. In a world of endless advice, friends, influencers, algorithms, intuition keeps you centered. It's not foolproof, but paired with reason, it's a powerful guide. Now let's look at how your reactions reveal who you are. How you respond to life's events, traffic jams, criticism, joy says a lot about you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Watching your reactions helps you understand your triggers and grow. Stoicism teaches us to pause before reacting. When someone cuts you off in traffic, do you fume or shrug? If you're angry, ask why. Maybe it's not the driver but stress from work. This pause builds emotional resilience, letting you choose responses that align with your values. Try this exercise. For one day, note your reactions to 3 events: a compliment, a setback, a neutral moment. Write what you felt and why. Over time, you'll see patterns. Maybe you deflect praise, low self-esteem, or dwell on mistakes, perfectionism. These insights guide growth. In Rome, Seneca faced Nero's tyranny but stayed calm by focusing on his reactions, not Nero's actions. Today, think of a coworker's snarky comment. You can't control their words, but you can control whether you snap back or stay composed. That choice shapes your character. Observing reactions is like directing your own movie. You decide how the story unfolds, turning challenges into chances to grow. Next, let's explore creativity as a path to self-discovery. Creativity, whether painting, writing, cooking, or music, unlocks parts of you words can't reach. Marcus Aurelius found solace in writing, even as an emperor. Stoicism sees creativity as a way to connect with your true self. When you create, you express emotions and ideas buried in your subconscious. Ever written a poem and realized it captured a feeling you couldn't name? Or cooked a meal that felt like you? Creativity reveals your passions, fears, and dreams. Start small. Try a 5-minute sketch, a short story, or a new recipe. Don't aim for perfection, just explore. Notice what feels natural. If you love storytelling, maybe you're a communicator. If you're drawn to music, maybe rhythm soothes you. These clues deepen self-understanding. Creativity also reduces stress. Studies show art therapy lowers anxiety while writing boosts mood. For Stoics, it's a meditative act, grounding you in the present. In our productivity-obsessed world, creating for joy, not output, reconnects you to yourself. Think of creativity as a canvas for your soul. It's not about talent, it's about discovery. Now, let's see how challenges reveal your strengths. Challenges test you, but they also show you who you are. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. Stoicism views obstacles as opportunities to practice virtue and uncover hidden strengths. When you face a challenge, say, a tough project or a personal fear, you learn your limits and capabilities. Did you push through or give up? Did you stay calm or panic? These moments reveal your resilience, patience, or grit. Try this. Pick a small challenge this week, like speaking up in a meeting or trying a new skill. Reflect afterward. What did you learn about yourself? Maybe you're braver than you thought or need to work on focus. Each challenge is a mirror. In Rome, Epictetus, born a slave, faced lifelong hardship but used it to forge wisdom. Today, think of a time you overcame something tough. A breakup, a failure. You survived because of strengths you may not even name. Challenges polish those strengths. Embracing challenges is like training for life. They build confidence and wisdom, showing you what you're made of. Next, let's explore the power of meaningful conversations. Talking deeply with others about values, dreams, or struggles helps you see yourself clearly. Marcus Aurelius valued honest dialogue, even as emperor. Stoicism sees conversation as a mirror for your beliefs and a bridge to others. When you share your thoughts and listen openly, you refine your ideas. A friend's question, "Why do you work so hard?" might reveal a need for validation. Their perspective on love or purpose might challenge yours, sparking growth. Try this. Have one meaningful conversation this week. Ask someone, what's something you've learned about yourself lately, or what matters most to you? Listen without judging, then share your own thoughts. Notice what resonates or surprises you. In our shallow, text-driven world, deep talks are rare, but they build empathy and self-awareness. Seneca's letters to friends were philosophical exchanges, sharpening his ideas. Today, a coffee chat can do the same, revealing parts of you you've overlooked. Conversations are like co-authoring a story. They enrich your narrative and connect you to others. Now, let's talk about a counterintuitive strength, vulnerability. Vulnerability. Sharing your fears, doubts, or dreams feels risky but is a Stoic strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is human, do not be ashamed of it." Admitting your imperfections builds authenticity and resilience. Being vulnerable means saying, "I'm struggling," or "I don't know." It invites real connections and self-discovery. Hiding your flaws builds walls, sharing them opens doors. For example, telling a friend you're anxious about a job might reveal shared fears, deepening your bond. Try this. Share one vulnerable thought with someone you trust this week. Maybe admit a worry or a goal. Notice how it feels scary, then freeing. Vulnerability shows you your courage and connects you to others' humanity. Stoics like Seneca bared their souls in writing, facing their fears head-on. Today, vulnerability fosters trust and growth. It's not weakness, it's the raw material of strength. Let's move to a daily practice that ties it all together: meditation. Meditation is a Stoic cornerstone, calming the mind and deepening self-understanding. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Daily meditation lets you observe your thoughts without being swept away. Start with 5 minutes daily. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and notice thoughts without judging them. If your mind wanders, gently return to your breath. Over time, you'll see patterns, like recurring worries or joys, that reveal your inner world. Meditation builds focus and reduces stress. Research shows it lowers anxiety and improves decision-making. For Stoics, it's a sanctuary to practice wisdom and acceptance. In our chaotic world, it's a pause button, reconnecting you to yourself. These 10 principles: values, self-awareness, journaling, intuition, reactions, creativity, challenges, conversations, vulnerability, and meditation, are your Stoic toolkit for self-discovery. Start small, be patient, and stay true to yourself. Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." What's one principle you'll try this week? Share in the comments or wherever you're listening. If this inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone on their own journey. Until next time, live with wisdom, embrace your truth, and keep growing.